Hello, my name's Denise if you don't know me. This is Bailey. Say hi, Bailey. And I'm also dog sitting Whiskey. So we got Whiskey and Bailey. So you guys just go lay down now. I've introduced you, now you can go lay down. All right, I've built an app. And in my app is a cosmic resonance. It's a harmonic metaverse, and where you go in and put your birth information in, you get your birth chart, and inside my app, it has an advanced astronomical birth chart that connects your precise birth data into advanced planetary positioning and calculations with aspect analysis. Now the dogs are gonna play. To personalize your frequency generation. So to make that make more sense, what it is it's a guided path to unlock your full power of your cosmic resonance. So each step in my app gives you a better, bigger, complete picture of your vibrational signature compared to the day you were born, the day, time, place, okay? So in your journey, you can create a cosmic blueprint. You can hear your soul's signature. You can visualize the energetic patterns with beautiful sacred geometry connected to your personal frequencies. And it gives you a sound signature of your cymatic, of your first, second, and ascendant on your birth chart, which your first is your sun, your second is your moon, and the third is the ascendant, okay? Now, that's the primary of the app. Now you can go into, I have a premium level, which gives you a frequency lab, where you can go in and visualize and listen to each of the 12 houses of your birth chart and the frequency of each of those planets and the sun and the moon. So you have 10 planets and then you have the sun and the moon. And you will be able to get your frequency, your base frequency for each one of those alignments in your birth chart, okay? So if you don't know, birth chart has 12 houses. Each of those houses is ruled by a specific planet, okay? So everybody has their own signature frequency. My app shows you what your frequency is and how to use that frequency to better your relationships and to keep you healthy, mentally stable, and living and loving life. So if you want to know more about your houses, like I said, this person that I have saved, their first house is ruled by Aries. Their second house is ruled by Taurus. Third house is Gemini, and then so on and so forth. So this person has each of their everybody does, but has each of their houses ruled by a specific planet. Each house controls or is customized to things such as, let's say your fifth house is ruled, it takes care of creativity, romance, and your children, or children in essence. If your fourth house is home, family, roots, emotions. First house is always your self-identity, your appearance. Let's see, 11th house is friendship, community, aspirations, such as that. So I have all that listed in the app, but each one of those houses is controlled by a planet, you specifically. So it's this person's, let's say, let me turn it around here. All right, so this person's houses Here are their 12 houses. Their first house is Aries. First house is always self, identity, and appearance. It's ruled by Aries. And this person's Hertz frequency for their first house was 970.28. You can listen to that frequency. Now this is 8D audio experience. You can turn 8D off. You don't have to keep it on. But what you can also do is go to each individual house and pull those frequencies for each individual planet for each house. If you don't know, Hertz, there's natural frequencies within the planet. All planets have a specific resonance. The Earth's electromagnetic heartbeat is 7.83 Hertz. This is scientific. You can't argue that, okay? So this person's base frequency runs 37% harmony to the 7.83 Hertz. 37%. This person's Earth year frequency, the orbital cycle, runs at 61%. 13%. So they're monthly. Okay? And we have it broke down here, and you can see it in color and chart too if you'd like. So that just shows you that this person is not running on full, frequency from the time they were born. That's what they were born with. Okay? So that's their base frequency. So when they feel comfortable, when they feel good, when they're, in their element, that is their base frequency. Now, if you want to increase healing in those specific areas, how do you do that? You want to raise your frequency. How do you raise your frequency, Denise? Well, first you have to find out where you start at so you know where you need to be at. And my app shows you where you start. So, we have different frequencies for specific healing. We have 174 Hertz for pain relief, wound healing, liberating guilt and fear. These are all scientifically proven to be beneficial to people in their healing, therapeutic frequencies. We have on our premium level a harmonic, scales, and mixers. So if you're really into music and tones and all that, you want to have this app because this helps you with making music and what you want to encourage in the people that are listening to your music. There's certain harmonics and tones that affect the human brain and body, and these are healing for you. Now, therapeutic, I should say. I cannot guarantee healing. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a neuroscientist, but I do know that these are all scientifically proven to be helpful in your healing journey. Okay? So we have the harmonics, which is the premium level. We have scales now. You know anything about music? There's only 5 notes. There's only 5 scales. So this shows that each note on the pentatonic scale for this person's personal frequency. Okay? You can listen to those as you want. Then the mixer. This is where the fun happens. Within the frequency lab, for the premium level, you can do a mixer. In the mixer, we have binaural beats. You can turn it on, you can turn it off. You can change the orbital speed, you can change the spatial speed. You can listen to each personal frequency within each of those planets, like we had on the other page, but you can mix them here. You can change the volume on this one and make it higher, make it lower. keep it playing and then have this one playing. Also, you can play this one, and you can, increase that one. You can lower this, whatever you want to do. You can play all of them if you want to. You can turn all of them off, turn this one on, turn that one off, whichever you feel you need to work best on. So this is conscious self-expression, your emotional subconscious, your love and harmony, communication and thought, your expansion and wisdom, and what you're running at when you were born, and you were at 15% then. And that's what your base frequency is. So you look and see where you were and where you need to be in order to increase these things in your personal life. So, what do you think?